The Zenfone Max M2. After an excellent outing with the Max Pro M1, Asus have now split that lineup into two, kinda to take on other brands who are doing the same. So we have the Zenfone Max Pro M2 and also a Zenfone Max M2. We just about unboxed the Max Pro M2 here on C4E Tech, and now in this video, it's the M2's turn, or the Zenfone Max M2's turn. Now this is a confusing naming scheme, but anyway, let's unbox it. Let's take a quick look. Hey guys, my name's Ash, you're watching C4E Tech, and let's quickly unbox this phone. If you do end up liking this video, don't forget to turn on notifications by clicking that bell icon, and here's a card to our latest giveaway in case you've missed it. So here's the box for the Max M2. Let's remove that plastic cover and also slide the top off. We see a pull tab. Lifting it up, we find a smaller box. Inside there's a SIM ejector pin with the Asus logo. We also have the usual leaflets and a transparent silicone case. Nice. We then have the Max M2 itself. The plastic cover on top calls attention to the Snapdragon 632 chip inside. Now this is the first Snapdragon 632 phone that I've unboxed here on C4E Tech. The first phone was the Honor 8C, which I didn't end up unboxing. So anyway, do you want to see a comparison between this and the Honor 8C? Let me know. So anyway, I'm intrigued to see how this chip performs. So this phone, unlike the Pro, retains the metal body from the M1. The case fits well and should keep smudges and fingerprints out. Now going to the back of the box, we find a micro USB cable, a 10-watt wall adapter, and that's pretty much it. So now that the unboxing is done, let's take a closer look at the Max M2. So with the Zenfone Max M2, we get a metal back with plastic to the top and bottom. That's where you have the antennas integrated. Now this back also houses the dual cameras with a single LED flash, a fingerprint sensor, and the Asus logo. As with the Pro, the fingerprint scanner is a lot faster here than on the M1, felt quite responsive. Now onto the placements. To the top, we have the secondary noise cancellation mic and a headphone jack, so a little difference between this and the Pro. The SIM tray is to the left. This tray can hold 2 nano SIMs and a micro SD card. So triple slot, that's always good. The primary mic, micro USB port and speaker is there at the bottom. To the right, we just have the power button and the volume keys. Now to the front, we have a notch display. This notch houses the earpiece, selfie shooter, and a front-facing flash. The display itself, it is an IPS LCD panel. It's 6.3 inches. It comes with an HD plus resolution. The aspect ratio is 19:9. While the resolution is lower, the display quality itself seems fine. The whites are white, the viewing angles are good. The lower resolution HD Plus display, coupled with a 4000 mAh battery here and the 14nm Snapdragon 632. Now this seems to be an interesting mix. On paper, the battery life should be good. While we are on the subject of the Snapdragon 632, let's talk performance. The 632 is the chip that sits between the Snapdragon 625, found on phones like the Redmi 6 Pro, and the Snapdragon 636, found on phones like the Redmi Note 6 Pro and the Max Pro M1. This chip is basically an underclocked version of the Snapdragon 636, meaning it should be considerably faster than the 625, but just not as fast as the 636. Now this shows in the Max M2. It also helps that this is running on an almost stock version of Android 8.1 Oreo. The interface here is pretty bare bones, unlike other Zen phones we've seen in the past. The user experience felt really good. Apps were fast to open, the interface was responsive, and in my limited time, we had very few issues. That said, I will reserve judgment till my full review after I've spent more time with the M2. Now, one area where Asus have added their own touch is with the camera app. Talking about which, there are 2 cameras to the back, a primary 13 megapixel shooter with a f1.9 lens and a secondary 2 megapixel depth sensor. The images coming out of this camera seemed quite good. They weren't mind-blowing or anything, but for a budget phone, the pictures, the dynamic range especially, seemed impressive. The selfies via the 8 megapixel f2 camera were quite good too. Now by the time this video goes live, I'm sure everybody would know the price, but as of shooting this video, I don't. And I kinda expect it to be around the 10K mark, since anything over that and the Max Pro M1 becomes a better deal. So anyway, let me know what you think about the Max M2 via the comments below, because I guess that's pretty much it for this unboxing and hands-on. Also, let me know what other videos about the M2 would you want to see, a comparison with the Redmi 6 Pro or the Max Pro M1, a camera review, a speed test. Comment down below and I will try to make that happen. And by the way, I'll also be pinning one of your comments, so go on, leave one. And with that, it's time I bid you adieu. Thumbs up, thumbs down based on what you felt about this video. Also subscribe and turn on notifications by clicking that bell icon if you haven't yet. Share this video with friends and family if you can. Thanks a lot for watching. Till next time, my name's Ash. You've been watching C4E Tech, and I'm signing off for now. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.